What's up, guys, and welcome back to In the Pressbox episode 46. My name is Benjamin. You guys are?
Aiden.
Howdy. It's Alex Christopher Lee.
All right. Today's topics on In the Pressbox are the Titans in trouble, Tennessee versus Texas A&M, Predators Game 1 recap, plus games and more. That's all next on In the Pressbox. Stay tuned for all of that. Let's start off with the NFL. The main question today here on In the Press Box is, are the Titans in trouble? I didn't really get to watch this game. Did you guys get to watch this game? And what would you say about the Titans? Because so far I heard that Tannehill didn't look good and Christian Fulton didn't look good. What are your guys' thoughts on the loss against Indianapolis?
I think that, it was kind of weird because we didn't lose that bad. I don't know the final score because I forgot. But here, I can look here really quick because I have ESPN
23-16.
What was it again? Sorry.
23-16.
Yeah, 23-16. Right. So it's less than a touchdown, right? Or is it exactly a touchdown? Probably, I don't know. Yeah, it's exact 7 points. 7-point difference. Either way, if you look at it, we kind of we were both back and forth, right? Because I don't know, the game was kind of weird. It wasn't that bad, and I think that we could have won the game. There's many chances we could have won the game, and there's bad calls there, here and there. But I think with that being said, we almost were the only AFC South team to lose, but then the Falcons beat the Texans. So, yeah, it's kind of weird. I think our position right now in the AFC South is probably not that good because we lost. So, since it wouldn't be that important, obviously, if it wasn't a division matchup. So, pretty bad loss. What do you say, Alex?
Yeah, I would say we did not look good all around. Very late, referees made a couple of calls that could have went our way that would have changed the game completely, but we didn't. Ryan Tannehill and our defense really did not deserve to even be in the game. We were playing pretty bad, and the Colts were playing pretty bad too. That were just kind of giving us the game, but we played worse, and they deserved to win. But we should have won without if those referees didn't make some of those calls. I know, Benjamin, you didn't watch it, but I'm sure what you've heard is true, and if you watch some of the highlights, especially the end, that's kind of the end really cost us the game.
But this brings back to my point. We were just kind of saying this earlier, but back to my point on last week's episode. I said this is the biggest game in a long time for the Titans, right? And here's my thing. Would you guys say that we're bad, but okay, let me rephrase this. I think that we're bad, but not bad enough to pick really high. We're bad, but we aren't Caleb Williams kind of bad, or Drake May or Joe Milton kind of bad. You know what I mean?
You would say we're mediocre.
Yeah, we're mediocre to bad. So that's it. Yeah, that's right. But here's the thing. This is a big issue because we were talking about that this game was supposed to be the deciding factor. Now, do you wholeheartedly believe that we can get a win on the road? I don't wholeheartedly believe that. I don't know about you guys, but I think that this team cannot win on the road. Now, it can maybe win at home. I don't know about, in Baltimore, or not in Baltimore, in London against the Ravens. That's going to be kind of interesting because it's at neutral site venue. But this O-line is terrible. Christian Fulton apparently is absolute dog water. Ryan Tannehill is can't move. He can't run. He's non-mobile. He's not accurate. DeAndre Hopkins had, I think, 156 yards in that game. That's a great game, and we wasted all of it. But yet, at the same time, I could also say, you know what? Maybe we could beat the Ravens, so I don't really know how bad we are. So right now, I think this is absolute worst-case scenario, because if we're going to be bad, I want us to, truly show it. You know what I mean? Do you guys understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, and if we do lose to the Ravens, is that really going to sell to you that, hey, the Titans are bad? Or if the Titans beat the Ravens, is that even more saying, hey, we're now 3-3? I'm just so confused. Is that so? It's either if we win and we're just still in that middle, or we lose and we're kind of sneaking down to that 2-4. Kind of that.
Listen to this statement. Would it be wild if I said if we lose on Sunday morning, I wouldn't be mad? I wouldn't be mad. In fact, I would be somewhat relieved because if we go 3-3, like here's what's going to happen. Here's what's not going to cut it. The good old, okay, it comes down to the final week. The Titans just sneak in. The Titans just barely lose and miss the playoffs. All right, they'll pick out 14 this year. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it anymore. We don't have draft capital either. We don't have enough draft picks to even get stuff started. We need to trade Fulton away. I hate to say it. I think, honestly, I'll go to extreme measures and say even Henry's on the chopping block because we could get great stuff out of him while he's still good. So if we decide to move on from Henry and not extend him, I wouldn't mind that if it means that we're getting good draft capital and future players. So that's just kind of my overall thinking. I wouldn't mind if we lost on Sunday. And if we win, then I'm very concerned. And that means that we absolutely must start winning and really do it convincingly too. I don't know. That's just my thoughts.
Yeah, I would say I agree with you. We either win and then we need to keep winning. We don't need to win, lose, and we kind of being like last season where we had this one last game where it determines whether or not we're going to go in the playoffs. And then if we lose that game, we're going to be 14, 15, 13. But if we win that game, we go in the playoffs, whatever we get. I don't know. See, that's what, and I would still agree with you, Benjamin. If we do lose, I think it's a little bit better outcome because we either lose and we can win a few games, right? I feel like if we lose more than we win, then I don't know, we get a better draft pick. But if we win, we need to win. We need to win. We don't need to keep balancing wins and losses and, being a kind of in the middle here. We need to stick to, we're either going to try to get a good draft pick or we're going to try to win it all here in the Super Bowl, go in to the playoff run, regular season run, all of that. So it's either you win or lose. You got to pick one. You can't win and lose at the same time and end up being 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, all that stuff.
And if we're in the win now mode, it's time to go get big players. I'm talking about the Broncos players. I want Jerry Jeudy. I want Cortland Sutton. I want Pat Surtain. I want anybody. If we're win now, we're win now. If we aren't win now, which I don't think we should be win now, I don't think this team can be win now, then I want to start losing because we need to pick a lane. Because the whole 500 and 3-3, like, watch. Here's what's going to happen. If we beat the Ravens, let's say we beat the Ravens to 24-3, we better not be saying on this podcast, oh, we're good. This Titans team shows promise. No, absolutely not. Don't let Ryan Tannehill deceive you. Do not let Treylon Burks or DeAndre Hopkins deceive you. Do not let this defense fool you. They aren't good. Just start losing and let's go pick high. That's what I think. I don't know.
What do you think? Because I know you've been a little bit quiet.
I think that certainly that we need to pick, like Ben said, one side or the other. When you start winning and actually doing good, or we just need to suck and get a couple good players. Because now is the year we want to tank. Drake May and Caleb Williams are both out there, and they're both really good talent.
Joe Milton. These are undeniable talents right here. This is the best quarterback class, in my opinion, in a long time. This is going to be.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Really quick, you guys. Let's start off with Alex. Alex, I got a quick question for you. Cowboys, absolute disaster class on Sunday against the 49ers. Clearly showing, as Aiden had said on the last week's podcast, we'll see if the Cowboys are for real or not. Clearly they are not for real. Honestly, how good of a quarterback is Dak? I personally think Dak Prescott is not a good quarterback. Alex, what do you think about that?
I was going to say he's better than average. He's not bad. I'd take him way over Tannehill.
Do you think Dak Prescott could win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Do you think he could carry a team to a Super Bowl?
Not by himself, but he can, yeah.
Okay. I disagree with that. I think if Dak Prescott wins a Super Bowl, he's going to need to have a 2015 Broncos defense and a lot of weapons, which you could argue the Cowboys kind of have. Aiden, what do you think? What do you think about Dak Prescott?
I think if he's around the right amount of star power and players, I think if you have a great defense and you have all these weapons and you have maybe a Derrick Henry or a Christian McCaffrey behind you running the ball, and then they're just knocking over people and they are getting 10 yards here and there. But if you want to think, let's put Dak Prescott on a different team like the Cardinals, and you want to give him the situation Josh Dobbs has to deal with, then I don't know, Dak Prescott is probably going to be the worst in the league. But if you surround him with what he's kind of had already, which is like CeeDee Lamb and all this stuff, and then it's going to be, you're going to see some production going up just because they are some good and talented receivers and stuff like that. And I think that's one reason why they've been a little bit successful. I mean, obviously not last game, but but no, I don't think Dak Prescott is a good enough player to win a Super Bowl if he is not around good players. Like if he was on the Titans, absolutely not. Like, I mean, he may have David Henry, but like the Titans need a quarterback. And we see that in Ryan Tannehill. If Ryan Tannehill is not good, then Titans don't play good, right? They don't win. So it's just like that. We need to have more. You need to have more star people around you. And that's my final thoughts, Benjamin. Okay, looks like Benjamin is muted really quick.
My fault.
Okay, all right, you're back. Did you hear my explanation?
Yes, I heard your whole entire explanation. I don't know how I got muted. All right, but are we ready to move on to college football here?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I was going to say that.
The Minnesota Vikings will win a Super Bowl in the next 3-4 years.
That's wild. That's wild. But I guess you're right. If they're bad enough, see, here's the thing about the Vikings: they can kind of pick a lane, right? If you go 1-5, now you can say, okay, let's tank and chuck Kirk Cousins, and then if you start winning, you can say, okay, we can try to win. Also, really quick, actually, that reminds me, Justin Jefferson placed on IR. What do you guys think about that? That's a massive loss. I was watching First Take this morning. They're saying season's over. Season is over for the Vikings. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, probably. I mean, if you lose Justin Jefferson, you really don't have any hopes if you're the Vikings. I don't know. I mean, you're already this bad in the season so far, and you have this many losses. I don't know. I could agree. I don't know. What would you say, Alex?
Yeah, it's not a good look for them.
What would you say?
Oh my goodness, that's a total shot in the chat. Yeah, I mean, season's over with Justin Jefferson there. So I can see where Alex is coming from. Maybe they get like a really good quarterback because you have Justin Jefferson. Like, could you guys imagine if someone like CJ Stroud or somebody got Justin Jefferson to start off with? Like, that would be super scary. So I could see what Alex is talking about. Let's talk about college football here. Do you guys think that the Tennessee Volunteers will be tested against Texas A&M? Not lose, but tested. Personally, I think the Vols are going to be great. I'm really curious to see how they look coming out of their rest or their bye idle, whatever you want to call it. They're going to be rested, kind of fired up. I'd imagine to see what the Vols look like. Alex, what do you think about the Tennessee Volunteers? Ignore what Mr. Lopez is saying in the chat.
1 second. Our editor, quote-unquote editor, that does not edit, he thinks he has the balls enough to call me out in this group chat. So I'm going to get this real quick, and then I'm going to be muted for a little bit.
Aiden, you take over.
Okay, so I think y'all Tennessee Volunteers, they are just dominant. This is the game to watch. Screw Oregon and Washington. Tennessee is going to run through that tee, run their flipping fast offense, and win against your stupid Aggies by 45 points.
Yeah, I think that this team is going to get a big...
Benjamin, the math does not suck.
Okay, well, I think that this is going to be a huge test because, like we said, I feel like they lost to Florida. Florida beat Kentucky, and that was kind of like, I know we beat South Carolina, but it's definitely I don't know. It's kind of a test because Texas A&M is also 4-2, right? They're 4-2. They just lost. Did they just lose to Alabama?
Yeah, yes, they did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they just lost to Alabama. I thought they had it there for a little bit, but it's a big test. You got Texas A&M as another SEC school, and if they do win, then I think they're good. But if not, if it's a little bit closer, if it's anything like Florida, if it's anything like Austin P or something like that, then it's going to be a problem for a week before Alabama, especially. But yeah, big test, and we'll see. I think they're going to win. I think the test is going to go well. A+.
A+. They ace it. Alex, I'm just trolling you in the chat. The Braves are good. Don't take me seriously. I'm not watching baseball as of late. I don't even know what's really happening. What do you guys think about Washington and Oregon? I'm excited and fired up for that one. Potential playoff implications. Aiden, what do you think? Yes or no? Could this game decide a playoff spot already?
I mean, definitely. I mean, you got the top 8 teams here. I mean, you got number 5 and number 8 going off against each other. It's going to be a big test, and one of them is either going to, when one of them wins, they're either going to have a big spot to say, hey, we're going to make this playoff run, and we're here, we're a good team, and the team that loses, that's going to be huge for them because that's going to get a step away from the playoffs, because it's going to be a lot harder, especially if you're a teams like Tennessee, where if you lose one game, you're going to go down the rankings, but obviously it's either going to be Washington or Oregon, right? Yeah, is it Washington and Oregon? Yeah, so they're probably going to move down 1 or 2 if they lose, but still, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a big game. Win, you get a lot step closer. Lose, you get a step down from being in the playoffs. That's what I think. It's pretty huge.
Yeah, I believe that this game, the winner, it's almost a clinch for the playoffs, and the loser, it's almost going to be impossible for them to get the playoffs. So this is literally a playoff semifinal game.
Do you think it's impossible for Tennessee to make?
No, I certainly do not. That
was a bad question. Come on.
But they're ranked 19 as of right now. I mean, that is like 18. That's like what, 19 minus 4 is.
No. I don't. They're not 19. They're not. I don't believe they're in 19th place. I believe that they're in like top 10 team because AP poll is so biased. It's so biased. It's ridiculous. It's corrupt. It's propaganda.
Lost to Florida. Buddy lost.
We didn't lose to Florida. We lost to refs.
You lost to Billy Napier in 2020.
We lost to refs.
That actually is kind of true. I'm not going to lie. That is kind of true. How about this, Alex? Which game should I watch? Should I watch A&M and Volunteers, or should I watch Oregon and Washington?
You're watching the good game.
That's the Volunteer game?
Yes.
All right. We'll be watching that. Let's move on to debate game. Alex, you got a question to ask Aiden and I as we will debate in this edition of Debate Game. Alex, take it away.
Okay, so Benjamin, you're gonna go first. All right, I selected you to go first.
Okay.
So basically, Aiden and Benjamin's gonna have 60 seconds or a minute to just go on and on about a question that they do not know about. So they'll have 60 seconds. I'm going to get the timer ready, and then I'm going to tell Benjamin he's going to be on the clock for 60 seconds. So I'm going to get the clock ready, and then I'm going to tell Benjamin.
Okay, I'm ready. Dialed and locked in. Is anybody there?
Yes, I'm getting the timer ready.
Okay, my fault. Alex, shall I get the timer ready? How about Nashville SC making the playoffs?
Okay, but they do not look good. Okay, so the question is, who is most likely to get traded at trade deadline? Ryan Tannehill or Malik Willis? Starting now.
Yeah, I think that Ryan Tannehill is most likely to be traded there because we need draft picks, we need draft capital. Ryan Tannehill is going to provide us more of that. Ryan Tannehill is not mobile. This offensive line is trash, and Malik Willis at least can run. Malik Willis is a little bit more of an unproven talent. With Tannehill, we know we're going to get. But the main reason he needs to be traded away, besides the draft picks, which is also a big reason, is we save a lot of draft capital. I would be absolutely shocked if I'd be absolutely shocked if the Titans trade away Malik Willis because that wouldn't make sense. The Titans need to get better draft capital. We need to get better cap space. And Ryan Tannehill is going to give us both of those. Hypothetically, if we were to trade him, I could see maybe him, Christian Fulton in a package. I don't know. Maybe we try to get someone like a little Kirk Cousins in return. I don't know what he's doing. So that's my thoughts.
Okay. Aiden, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Okay, you gotta look at both. You gotta look at both sides here. Let's start off with Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill is not performing well. He's right now. His team is led. He's led his team to 2-3, and he is obviously making bad decisions. And he just can't. He just takes sacks. He doesn't do anything with the ball, and it's caused those. He's done a few interceptions, and it's caused some bad things for Tennessee right now. And look at the other side. Let's look at Malik Willis. He has been doing really, really. I mean, he hasn't done anything for the Titans so far. The Titans just drafted him. Why would the Titans trade him away? It wouldn't make sense. It would. That's just like Benjamin says. It wouldn't really make sense. And Ryan Tannehill is more valuable right now than Malik Willis because Ryan Tannehill has experience and stuff like that. So if you trade him away, I think teams would want him more. So you get more stuff like draft, like what Benjamin said, draft capital and a lot of stuff. You can get even like a better quarterback in return. But I think Malik Willis is here to stay, and I think the Titans really like him, especially what he did in preseason. Boom, I'm done.
Okay. All right, so let me say some things about y'all, and then I'll pick up my winner. So, Benjamin, you seem very confident. You also keep on saying, you kept on saying kind of like how you thought, you kind of compared them both well. Aiden, you did pretty well, but you mentioned Benjamin's comments a lot. And you said, I think twice, and you kind of talked very fast. And with my southern draw, I was not able to pick up on some things.
Oh.
So, with that being said, I have Benjamin, you won.
W. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind.
Copyrighted.
You're going to probably get copyrighted.
That's not what you're doing in fantasy right now.
Actually, no, time out. We need to talk about that. I won this week. Just to update the viewers. I have finally won a game.
Because everyone else was on their bye.
I have finally won a game. I'm so proud of myself. What were you saying there?
Are you gonna win this week?
We'll see.
And by the way, guys, he's playing me this week. I'm 5-0. # Eagles.
Hopefully. Yeah, but just to clarify to Alex, I'm trolling in the chat. I'm not actually serious. I've not been watching baseball. I'm sorry. I should be doing better. Let's move on to NHL. Are you guys ready for that?
Sure.
Okay, let's move on. The Predators Game 1 recap, plus do you guys think Connor Bedard could be the next superstar? Then we'll go on to Predators season predictions. Connor Bedard's the Blackhawks player that is taking the league by storm. Alex, you know who Connor Bedard is?
Yes.
Okay, good. So at least Alex is going to know, so he can probably answer this pretty well. All right, let's talk about the Preds. We're going to start off with Alex. Alex, what did you think about Game 1 yesterday?
I mean, we played pretty trash, but we had a good second and third quarter. But we just did not do enough. In my opinion, that one shot was a pretty bad call. The holding when they had the ball, what's it called? Penalty shot. I thought that was a pretty bad call. So that was personally my opinion. And I thought it was a bad call. We kind of played bad all around. And we were not able to get shots as we needed, which kind of showed. But Husaros played really well.
And what did you think about the game?
Well, I haven't really watched hockey since like COVID, so I don't really know what the score was or who we played against. But I'm sure that the Predators didn't do well, and I think that they can do it better and they can improve. That's my thoughts.
Okay, here. Alex, what are you sending? Alex, what are you sending? What are you sending? Alex, what the heck are you sending me?
Okay, well, Benjamin, what are your thoughts on the Predators' last game? And yeah, what do you think?
Oh wait, no, you put that in the chat. What? Well, I think the Predators showed fight. The first period was not good. We looked nervous. Second period looked pretty good. I was happy that O'Reilly got on the board, and I agree with Alex that the refs were not too good in that game. So yeah, but Stars looked good. Overall, I think there's a lot to build on. I mean, we looked kind of up and down, but wish we could have won. Okay, I guess for Alex, since he knows who he is. Alex, could Connor Bedard be the next big superstar in the NHL?
No, they just keep on. They're giving him too much pressure. Literally yesterday, there was a sign, or today actually, after his first goal, it said "Road to Greatness." Connor Bedard, 1 goal. Wayne Gretzky, 864. Like, that is the most unnecessary stat line. And they just want to feed him the bottle while he's 21 years old. Or not 21. When he's 19, 18?
I think he's 18.
Yeah, they just want to just keep on giving him just attention that he does not need pressure. He's not all this good. He is good. But I just feel like he's too praised. But he's a very mature player for his young age.
Wait, Alex, do you think Bobby Morency knows who he is?
I'm sure. So, Benjamin, what's your thought?
He does. We've talked about him. Yeah, no, he's not the next big star. There was actually this really funny graphic. He scored his first goal already tonight. I mean, he looks pretty good though. And the NHL on TNT guys put up. They said, "The chase for greatness: Wayne Gretzky, 894 goals. Connor Bedard 1." So they're already comparing him to Wayne Gretzky. Hockey is so desperate for a superstar again. So, sorry guys, he's not the next Wayne Gretzky, in my opinion. Let's talk about it. Predators season predictions. I predict that we will just sneak in and then we'll lose out in the first round. Alex and Aiden, what is your predictions for the Predators this season?
I believe that we'll kind of get that last playoff spot and stuff like we've been getting all year.
Yeah, so kind of same thing. Aiden, what do you think?
I think that the Predators will lose the first round.
Ooh, is Connor Bedard's hurt? So we all have like the same predictions. It looks like Connor Bedard may have gotten hurt. Well, that is not good. Let's move on though. Let's move on. Alex, do you have a game? Am I correct?
Yes. So here's the game. It's a trivia game. Aiden and Benjamin, y'all. Once I say it, y'all can decide if y'all just want to go back and forth, and whoever messes up loses, or y'all can just work as a team. There is 7 parts to this question.
Aiden, do you want to work as a team?
As a team, okay.
Well, so wait. Time out. Aiden, what do you want to do?
For what?
Okay, just do teams.
All right, yeah, we'll just do teams. So,
okay, so what are the 7 ways to reach first base in the MLB?
The 7 ways to reach first base in MLB?
Yes.
Hit a single.
Okay, we'll go back and forth. Balk. You know what that is? Like, pitcher goes
No,
off.
that is not a way. That you can't reach first on a balk.
You can't reach first on a balk?
No.
I gotta Google that. Man, I thought I was all fancy there. Well, you can reach base on a walk.
So I got a walk, a walk, and a hit. So that's 2.
A bunt.
Hit by pitch. Does that count or does that walk?
That's 1.
You can bunt it.
No, that's not a hit.
That what? That sounds like a hit.
A bunt is different.
No, a bunt's a hit.
Okay. Man, beats me. Let me see here.
Aiden, don't look it up, Aiden.
No, I'm not looking it up. I'm just thinking.
Dun 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 dun.
Wait, is this a time limit?
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I know. Air.
Yes.
Catcher interference.
Yes.
Dropped 3rd strike.
You're looking it up.
Oh, what?
Whoa.
Go and
Hold on now.
Okay, so y'all need one more? Or two more?
2 more.
Dun 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 dun.
All right, you gotta say something.
Hey, Alex. Alex, can Google be on our team?
No, Johnny's not looking up. There's 2 more. Y'all are thinking. Wait, have y'all said 5 yet? Have y'all said 5 yet?
We've at least said 5 or 6.
Okay, 2 more.
Oh wait, is this the game, or is there gonna be like another trivia question?
This is a game.
Okay, so we got to get 2 more.
Yes.
Dun 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 dun.
Do we already say drop third strike?
Yes.
Ah, dang it.
Dang it.
Y'all can give up anytime.
Aiden.
Spectator interference?
No.
Oh.
Intentional walk.
No, that's a walk.
What? But that's gotta be a little different, right?
No.
Okay. Fielder's choice.
Yes, that one more.
Boom. Bang.
You may have said this one. You may have said.
Sacrifice fly dropped?
No.
Oh.
Trying to think.
Defensive interference?
Can y'all say the ones y'all said? Y'all may have said this one.
Foul ball that is touched in play.
That's a hit or an error.
Okay.
Here's what we touched in play.
Here's what we said so far. Hit, walk, error, fielder's choice,
catching interference,
pitch, third strike, and defensive interference.
That's
catching
not
interference.
one. Defensive interference is not one.
Catching interference.
Yes, that's
That's what he meant to say.
That's it.
But that's the same thing, Alex. They're on the defensive side.
No, it's different, I think, isn't it? That was kind of a fun game. Should I come next week with something like that?
Sure.
Okay, we'll do this next week. All right, are you guys ready to move on to predictions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move on here. Got 15 predictions. Stanford and Colorado. Who do you guys have?
I have Colorado. Who do you have, Alex?
And what? Who are they playing?
Stanford and Colorado.
Oh, I got Stanford.
Do you want to wager that?
You want to wager that?
No, I don't.
Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. I have
How
Colorado.
was Colorado, Benjamin?
What?
How was Colorado?
Oh, good. Thank you for asking. What?
Did you color any?
No.
Why did they call it Colorado? I think it should be called Colorado.
Colorado? Colorado. Okay. Arkansas and Alabama. I'm going to go with the Tide on this one.
I'm going to go with Alabama Crimson Tide. Who are you going with, Alex?
Going with Alabama Crimson Tide.
Okay, game of the week, or at least my viewing pick of the week. Number 8, Oregon versus number 7, Washington, in a massive game. I'm gonna go with the Huskies of Washington.
I'm gonna go with Oregon.
I'm going with Washington. You want to wager, Aiden?
I'll wager 3 points each if Benjamin will want to wager 2.
I'll wager 3. Sorry, that was kind of
3 points each, Alex.
Texas A&M and Tennessee. I'm gonna go with the Vols.
I got the Tennessee Volunteers.
Because the Tennessee Volunteers.
USC and Notre Dame. I got USC.
I have Notre Dame.
The Frauds versus the Trojans. I got the Trojans. Aiden, let's flip in and wager.
Okay, I'll wager. How much points you want to wager, Alex?
5.
5 points it is.
And I'm not going to wager that because I see USC's defense as a liability, and Notre Dame could very well win that game.
All right. That's the next.
So I'll let you two battle over there. Miami and North Carolina. I'll go with the Tar Heels. Actually, did you see how Miami lost last week?
No, how did they lose?
They forgot to kneel down. Alex, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
It's ridiculous. Who do you guys have in that one, though?
Okay, I'll go with North Carolina.
I'm going with North Carolina.
UCLA and Oregon State. I'll go with UCLA on this one.
I'll go with Oregon State.
I'm going with Oregon State as well.
Okay, let's move on to NFL. Broncos and the Chiefs on Thursday Night Football. I'll go with the Chiefs.
Now, I know we're going to make this episode really quick, but I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, they've been doing good lately. You know, they just beat the Vikings, and we're on a roll because of Coach Reed. Thank you.
I also think that because
You guys, you sound like I know it's Halloween, but you're not supposed to sound like a dead zombie. Come on.
Okay, I'm going with the Chiefs.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with the Chiefs too. I agree with you guys. Ravens and the Titans. London game. Who do you guys have in this one?
I have the Titans.
I have the Ravens.
I have the Titans in this one. It would be the most.
You don't want them to win, though, right? It's kind of weird.
No. Hold on. I of course want them to win. I'm always going to root for the Titans. But if they do win, then it's making me a little bit stressed. If you know what I mean.
Get a prediction point if they do win.
I'd like to wager chicken dinner.
You want to wager? You want to wager against the Titans?
Yes.
I'll wager 2 points.
4 or more.
No, it's the Titans, Alex. They're either going to lose bad or they're going to win. I mean, it's kind of hard.
Alex is trying to get free points out there. Alex, come on, do 2.
No.
Benjamin's going to take it or leave it. He doesn't matter.
Okay, take it or leave it.
Leave it.
Leave it? All right.
I just suck for Benjamin. I don't really know.
Patriots and the Raiders. Mac Jones is trash. Give me the Raiders.
I have... I think Macaroni Jones is bad. I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Mac is whack. I'm going with the Raiders.
Lions and the Buccaneers. This could be actually a fun game. I'm going to go with the Lions.
I thought the Giants.
What?
We're on here, Giants.
Giants play the Bills.
Yeah, Giants plays the Bills.
Well, why'd you put that on here? I don't have that on here.
No. When I did the copy on the Apple, it actually put the Giants. So I had to fix it.
I have Giants and Bills on.
Yeah, but it's Lions and Buccaneers. So I have the Lions.
Okay, I have the Lions.
All right, now it's the Giants and the Bills, and absolutely no doubt I have the Bills.
I have the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen's gonna ball out and beat Benjamin in fantasy.
I have the Bills.
Wait, Aiden, you have Josh Allen?
Yep.
Oh no, I'm really afraid now. Cowboys and the Chargers. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers, and I also have Christian McCaffrey. So hopefully that scares you.
Ooh. It's actually kind of scary.
Bills play Giants.
Yeah, Bills play the Giants.
Okay, I'm fixing this up.
Alex, Chargers and Cowboys though. Who do you have in that one?
I have the Chargers.
Did I say Chargers?
Oh. Yeah, we all have the Chargers. All right, let's move on to 2 soccer games here at the end. The United States of America versus Germany. I got the USA.
I got United States of America. I almost said United States of Cat.
I got you. I got your. Wait, no, sorry. I got United States Academy.
I didn't mean to say United States Academy. I meant to say United States of America.
Awesome. Nashville SC versus the New England Revolution, and I've got
United Soccer Academy.
Nashville SC.
I have Nashville Soccer Club.
I got your I got Nashville Soccer Academy.
Awesome. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. That was our thoughts on this week in sports. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
Okay, so I have something to say, and then before I say it, if any questions, comments, concerns, please DM us on Instagram. Visit our link tree if you want to be on the podcast. That's all of our socials. I don't know what I said. You can check us on Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever you're watching on. Just tune in. Appreciate you guys for watching and listening. If you have any ideas, just let us know. But also, I have an idea. I think we should do, if we have we need a thing. if like we get 3, if we all predict something, I feel like there should be like a thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like we should call it something, or we should like maybe have like a music thing.
Like double points.
Like their black hole thing.
Yeah, we need like something like a all in or something. Call it something.
Okay, yeah, we'll think about that. I do like that idea. I
so,
like that idea.
National C game is like an all in the Pressbox. We just do like that.
Corny.
Mm-hmm. that was a little. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll come up with something.
I don't know. We'll come up with something. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be Benjamin in fantasy this week. There is no doubt about it. 5-0, but to be 6-0. Thank you.
Yeah, by the way, it probably will be updated by the time you're watching this. But as far as tonight, 10-11, the predictions are not updated. So they will be very updated. The only reason why I don't want to update it is just to get to the fact that Alex is going to be in last place by a lot. So
And where will I be at?
you'll be in first place. Okay, anyway, it's a great day to be Irish. It's a great day to be a volunteer. And it's a great day to be your host on In the Press Box. It's Alex, and I'm out.
That's a heck of an ending. Bye, you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Go Vols.